Hi guys, Level Cap here, and today I'm going to show you how to effectively use explosives in Battlefield 5. The explosives in this game come in all shapes and sizes. Your standard hand grenades are very effective against infantry, and some grenades like the incendiaries can be used to block off doorways and choke points. Against vehicles and fortifications, however, they do relatively little damage. The assault class's anti-tank hand grenade and the support class's sticky grenade do more damage to vehicles but have longer fuse delays. While this does make them effective against stationary players and vehicles, it gives more mobile enemies a chance to evade the blast. Now, if you're in the mood for something that really goes boom, the assault class's sticky dynamite will definitely give you a large explosion. It can devastate vehicles, often disabling or destroying them in just 2 hits. Of course, you have to first get in close enough to place the dynamite on a vehicle or at least in its path. This is what makes it a little bit trickier to use, but the more you practice, the better you'll get. Make sure to pay attention to the turn speed of some of the heavy tank turrets, as you can use that to your advantage when sneaking up on a tank that's not looking at you. The assault class also gets some very powerful rocket launchers, the Panzerfaust and the Piat. The German Panzerfaust is designed to be most effective against vehicles. It has a greater range than the Piat, but must be aimed to fire. Against armored targets, it can be almost as devastating as sticky dynamite, but it has to make a direct hit. If the Panzerfaust hits at an odd angle, the shot can be deflected, greatly reducing its damage. The Piat, on the other hand, can be fired from the hip and has a much shorter effective range, but still does good damage against infantry and lightly armored vehicles. Both rocket launchers are useful for taking out fortifications and softening up enemies. The assault and support class have access to rifle-fired grenades, but the support's version, the AT grenade pistol, can do a little bit more damage to vehicles. The support's most devastating explosive gadgets, though, are its AT mines. These are designed to prevent vehicles from getting through choke points or stop vehicles from using highly traveled roads. They do an incredible amount of damage and can destroy tanks almost instantly. Placement of these devices is key. You want to place them in high traffic areas, but try not to get shot while doing so. You can also try and place them more aggressively mid-combat, but they do have an activation timer, so running out in front of a tank and throwing down a mine isn't necessarily going to guarantee you a hit. Finally, there's the AP mine, which is like an AT mine but designed to take out infantry. Again, these are best used in choke point areas where you know infantry are going to be going. That said, their fuse delay and relatively small damage radius doesn't make them very effective against full health enemies. The recon, medic, and support classes all get access to these. I hope this explosives guide helps you to brighten up your gameplay. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. This is Level Cap signing off.